Well, welcome back to Good Day Sacramento. Typically, when you're headed to the museum or checking out any piece of art, you have to spend a lot of cash to do that, to be a refined member of society. But today, the Placer Artist Tour is inviting you to check out a bunch of local artists, all for free. So this morning, we're getting a little bit of a tour here at the Live Oak Tavern and Event Center in Rockland, where some of the artists will be displaying their pieces of art. So we have our first artist joining us. Good morning.
Hi, Kim Box. I'm a mixed media artist.
So mixed media art, you incorporate a lot of items that might be unlikely to be used in art. Tell us about some of your pieces.
So I have pieces that have things like something you find at the produce store, the netting that you find your avocados in that becomes like a fishing net in the sea, and lots of found objects like metal, and then acrylic ink, and a lot of different media.
You know, it's kind of a metaphor for life, right? Taking the ordinary items and creating art out of them. Well, wonderful. So this is stop number 1, and then the tour continues. Come on over. Right under one roof, you can check out a bunch of different artists at once. All right, our next artist joining us this morning.
Hi, I'm Andrea Martin, and I do watercolor, oil, and three-dimensional mixed media flowers.
Gorgeous. So I know you're pretty known for these flowers up here at the top. I mean, if people are having folks over for the holidays, it's a great piece to display, maybe in your kitchen.
Yeah, absolutely. And what people like about them is they're three-dimensional, so it's basically a cross between a sculpture and a painting so that you can see it come off the canvas.
And lastly, if you have a pet parent who maybe is obsessed with their pet, you do custom pet portraits as well.
I do.
Oh my goodness. Okay, Mom, if you're watching this, I'll make sure Violet gets her pet portrait. And then we head on over here to Ginny. Good morning.
Good morning. I'm Ginny Krebs. I'm an alcohol ink, acrylic, and mixed media artist.
Your shirt kind of goes with your art. You really match the pieces.
This is exactly what alcohol ink is like. I call it watercolor on steroids because of the brilliance and the translucency of the color. And then I use the acrylic and mixed media to tone it back down a little bit.
And what's great about this event is it's free, but you also are able to pick up some art pieces. And maybe you can't afford that big, massive piece of art, but you surely can afford a greeting card or maybe some of these smaller prints. Let's keep the ball moving over here. Lastly, we have 2 more artists in this corner. Introduce yourself.
I'm Tim Turney, and I do segmented wood turning.
Okay, so tell us what that is.
A segmented is where you buy dimensional lumber, you cut it into strips, and then you cut it into trapezoid shapes, make circles and rings. You stack the rings, and then you turn them into a shape.
Oh my goodness. And if people come out tonight, they'll be able to chat with you kind of about the behind the scenes process of how you created this?
I have pieces here that people can look at, and we go through the whole thing.
Oh, wonderful. And then last but not least, we're heading on over here. Oh, I'm seeing some dragonflies. This art is really something that is going to make maybe your display table look a little bit more elegant. Introduce yourself.
Good morning, I'm Kirsty Roberts. I do hex mesh wire.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we have a horse over here, a swan, gorgeous. What is kind of the style behind your art pieces?
It's kind of topiary style. It's garden inspired, indoor-outdoor art.
Beautiful. And so this is the second weekend that they're doing the Placer Artist Tour. It'll be happening today from 10 to 5, and it's free. Go to placerartisttour.org, and then you can get the list of all of the different locations and artists participating, including right here at the Live Oak Event Center here in Rockland. So come on by, pick up a little something to put underneath the tree, or if you just want to look at pieces of art, again, it's a free activity to spend your Saturday and Sunday doing. In the meantime, we'll end with the most beautiful piece of art, my new best friend.
I love it. Hey, Sacra, really fast. We here in the studio are huge fans of that horse. It's gorgeous.
Of that what?
The horse.
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 Should we go back to the horse?
Yeah.
Love it.
That's kind of what my hair looked like this morning, too.
Just a little heat and some comb.
You gonna name the horse?
No, I'm not that. What do you think?
I don't know.
I'm not that creative. It's still early. All right, Sacra, thank you.